Walmart staff have a front-row perspective to how customers shop. They've seen it all, from budget successes to pricey mistakes that deplete wallets without anyone's knowledge. While certain things appear to be great prices, insiders are advising us that they are among the worst ways to spend our money. In today's video, we'll go over 12 Walmart home things you should never buy, no matter how enticing the price tag appears. Some of these may completely surprise you, especially number 1, which discreetly drains your pocketbook while making you believe you're being a wise shopper. You've probably purchased it previously. So stick around until the end, because avoiding even one of these traps might save you hundreds of dollars and a lot of heartache in 2025. Oh, and before we get started, hit the like button and subscribe, your go-to source for saving smarter, shopping wiser, and avoiding the traps big businesses don't want you to see. Let's dive right in. 12. Affordable shower heads. Let's start with one of the most startling money wasters: inexpensive shower heads. According to Walmart staff, these are some of the most commonly returned items in the whole home section, and it's no surprise why. At first appearance, they appear to be a stylish, cost-effective update. However, after they are installed, reality hits hard. These models are typically constructed with weak plastic parts that flex when heated, poorly sealed connectors that leak nearly instantly, and nozzles that provide barely enough pressure to rinse away shampoo. It's like attempting to shower with a garden hose with holes in it. One employee mentioned a common complaint they hear all the time: installed today and leaking all over by tomorrow. And that's only the beginning. Even if they don't leak straight away, the internal seals frequently fail, the plastic fractures, and you end up with irregular spray patterns or weird noises due to poor pressure regulation. What began as a quick home improvement becomes a daily annoyance: dripping, trickling water, and pools surrounding your tub. What is the worst part? You're back at Walmart looking for a replacement in no time. Instead of wasting money on these low-cost disappointments, spend a little extra on a high-pressure or metal type from a reputable brand like Moen or Delta. Yes, they are more expensive initially, but they provide powerful, regular water flow, can sustain daily use, and do not leave you with a soggy, frustrating mess. A good shower sets the tone for your entire day, so don't allow a $15 mistake spoil it. 11. Walmart brand bathroom towels. Walmart store-brand bath towels feel like a comfortable bargain when you first touch them: plush, soft, and ideal for a budget-friendly bathroom update. But, according to Walmart employees, is that luxurious softness? It's only an illusion. After a few washes, the brutal reality sets in. What was thick and fluffy in the aisle rapidly becomes thin, gritty, and barely absorbing. One employee didn't back down, saying, "They go from cozy to cardboard after laundry day." And they were not exaggerating. These towels tend to shed fibers in the wash, lose texture quickly, and begin to feel like sandpaper on your skin. Some customers also complain of lint sticking to their skin after drying or towels getting stiff and wrinkled, regardless of how well they are washed. It's the type of purchase that appears to be a win at first but reveals its true quality once it meets water. Employees advocate bypassing the cheapest option in favor of mid-range cotton or Turkish cotton towels. Believe it or not, Walmart actually has higher quality options. You simply need to know where to look. Spending a few additional dollars on higher thread count, durable cotton ensures that your towels remain soft, absorbent, and last longer than a few washes. In the long term, you will save money and space while avoiding the everyday letdown of scratchy towels. 10. Plastic storage bins. Clear plastic storage bins are another item that appears to be useful but is typically a waste of money. According to Walmart staff, these are the most common reasons for returns, and it's easy to see why. Sure, they appear to be a practical solution to arrange your area, but the reality sets in as soon as you use them. The plastic is thin and brittle, and the lids barely align. What about the handles? They snap the moment you attempt to lift a full bin. What began as a neat, structured plan suddenly devolved into a jumble of broken lids and spilled liquids. One staffer reported that customers returned unhappy, claiming that the bins could not hold even light loads of books, clothes, or seasonal decor. What if you tried stacking them? The bottom ones bow under strain, the lids pop open, and your tidy storage space transforms into a disaster zone. It's the usual false economy. Cheap bins that break require paying more money over time to replace them. Employees strongly recommend more durable storage options from reputable manufacturers such as Sterilite or Rubbermaid. These bins are designed to hold weight, stack firmly, and withstand transport from the garage to the attic without splitting in your hands. 9. Mainstays furniture, bookcases, desks, etc. Now let's talk about Mainstays furniture, one of Walmart's most affordable collections. However, according to employees, it is also one of the most prone to failure. What's the problem? It's largely built of low-density particle board, has weak screws, and is designed to be practical rather than long-lasting. What appears to be solid in the box is frequently shaky and unstable when put together. As one associate joked, "It shakes more than your coffee hands on a Monday." And that joke is based on experience. Employees frequently hear complaints about leaning bookcases after only a few volumes, creaking desks when typing, and chipped nightstands from simply moving across the floor. What if you need to deconstruct and move them? Forget it. They seldom make it through a second setup without damage or collapse. What appears to be a good deal in the store quickly becomes a cause of frustration at home. Employees recommend foregoing the mainstays shortcut and instead investing in solid wood, metal frame, or modular furniture from a higher-rated company. Even within Walmart, there are better alternatives. Sure, it costs more upfront, but it will last longer, be more durable, and prevent you from having to buy the same desk 3 times. When it comes to furniture, buying cheap typically results in spending twice. Do not let an unstable shelf serve as a reminder. 8. Air mattresses. Few things are more annoying than waking up on the floor after your air mattress deflated overnight. According to Walmart staff, air mattresses are one of the most often complained about items, and with good cause. They repeatedly hear the same story. "It deflated before I even woke up." What begins as a low-cost sleeping option often evolves into a backache and a bad night, especially if you're relying on it for visitors, vacation, or emergencies. These mattresses may appear substantial and supportive in the market, but once you try them, reality hits hard. What are the biggest issues? Low-quality seams, inexpensive valves, and thin material that cannot withstand pressure overnight. Employees note that many consumers return just a few days after purchasing, carrying a deflated mattress that appears great until you sleep on it. Even worse, the patch kits provided are rarely successful. They may provide you with a few extra hours of air, but they are ineffective against persistent leaks or punctures caused by basic movement or floor friction. By the second night, you're back on the hardwood floor, and your budget-friendly solution has become a waste of money. Employees advised avoiding no-name brands in favor of air mattresses from firms such as Sound Asleep and Coleman. These brands are well known for their reinforced seams, excellent air retention, and all-night comfort. Spending a few more dollars up front can be the difference between a good night's sleep and waking up on the floor. Don't take chances with sleeping arrangements, especially for guests or emergencies. 7. Shower curtain liners. On the shelf, Walmart's ultra-thin shower curtain liners appear to be a harmless and inexpensive solution. However, according to workers, these are one of the most common restroom regrets that clients return to complain about. What's the problem? The material is so thin and low quality that it breaks with a simple tug, or worse, it clings to your legs while you're trying to shower, making you feel like you're fighting a wet plastic monster. But the nightmare doesn't end there. These liners quickly become a breeding ground for mold and mildew. One shopper summed it up wonderfully for an employee. "It looked clean until it wasn't." And that is precisely the trap. It's already too late if you notice a musty odor or dark stains forming. You're stuck wiping away stains or throwing it away, creating an unnecessary cycle of waste and replacement. What's worse? If the liner comes into contact with your skin on a daily basis, you are practically brushing up against the development of bacteria and mold each time you shower. Isn't that gross? Employees strongly advise spending a few more dollars on a mildew-resistant, thicker liner, preferably one with weighted edges and proper ventilation. It may not appear to be a significant upgrade, but the difference in hygiene, durability, and comfort is dramatic. Skip the mold magnet and go with a liner that won't cause odors, stains, or everyday frustration. 6. Walmart brand light bulbs. At first sight, Walmart store brand light bulbs appear to be a terrific deal, bright packaging, huge promises, and a low price tag that feels like a no-brainer. But once you screw them in, the story changes dramatically. According to staff, these off-brand bulbs are among the most commonly returned goods in the lighting department. Sure, they might perform perfectly on the first day, but after a week or two, the difficulties appear. You may experience flickering, fluctuating brightness, or even complete burnout out of nowhere. One employee expressed it bluntly. They're supposed to last years, but people come back after a few weeks holding dead bulbs like it's déjà vu. And it's not just about replacing them, it's about the ripple effect. These unstable lights sap your patience, waste your time, and make your rooms feel dim and uneven. Worse, with difficult-to-reach fixtures such as vaulted ceilings or stairwells, you'll find yourself bringing out ladders far more frequently than necessary. That's why employees routinely recommend reputable lighting companies such as GE, Philips, and Sylvania. These brands are noted for their durability, energy efficiency, and steady brightness. Sure, they cost a little more upfront, but when one decent bulb outlasts 5 cheap ones, it's not just brighter lighting, it's also wiser investment. Don't allow your property serve as a constant reminder of a bad investment. 5. Small kitchen appliances. Walk through Walmart's appliance section and you'll notice shelves piled high with low-cost blenders, toasters, sandwich makers, and other gadgets, many of which cost less than $25. It feels like a great deal for equipping your kitchen on a budget. However, according to employees, what you save initially generally costs you far more in the long term. These appliances are among the most commonly returned items in the business, with customers repeatedly disappointed by poor performance and short lifespans. One colleague did not spare words, stating, "It stopped working after 2 uses." And this is not an unusual incidence, it is essentially the norm, particularly with mainstays models. Common issues are motors that burn up with minimal use, buttons that stick and break, blades that cannot even mix delicate fruit. Instead of making your mornings easier, these gadgets make breakfast a stressful conflict. Who wants to fight with a blender at 7 a.m. just to have it stop before your smoothie is even blended? Employees advocate investing in reputable brands such as Ninja, Hamilton Beach, and Cuisinart. These models are designed to survive regular usage, have stronger motors, and last long beyond a few mornings. A quality appliance may be slightly more expensive, but buying once and correctly is preferable to replacing a cheap one every month. Your kitchen routine demands reliable tools. 4. Laundry baskets and hampers. Walmart's low-cost laundry baskets and hampers appear to be an obvious choice. They are lightweight, affordable, and available in a range of colors and sizes. However, employees say they are one of the biggest disappointments in the home section. These inexpensive models are known for splitting under pressure, snapping handles, and warping after only a few usage. And here's the thing, we're not talking about overstuffed baskets. Even light loads of laundry can be too much for them. One employee described a regular scene. People come back holding broken pieces, saying, "I carried one load and the whole thing just gave out." The plastic used in these containers is frequently thin and fragile, which may appear good in store but does not hold up in real life. Whether you're carrying things upstairs, across hardwood floors, or just from room to room, these baskets give away far too easily. You end yourself undertaking the laundry walk of shame, lugging mounds of garments in your arms because your basket couldn't withstand the distance. Employees strongly recommend investing a little more in reinforced plastic or fabric-lined hampers with sturdy handles and flexible frames. These are designed to resist regular home use, including stairs, heavy pants, and damp towels. When a laundry basket breaks, you're not only changing a container, you're also spending time and dealing with another unwanted inconvenience. The peace of mind that comes with durability is worth it. 3. Wall clocks and budget home decor. At first sight, Walmart's wall clocks and budget home decor appear surprisingly stylish. Trendy hues, sophisticated designs, and ultra-low pricing make it tempting to add one to your cart. You believe you're improving your space for less, but here's the catch. What looks beautiful on the shelf may not hold up on your wall. According to employees, these things are mass-produced with low-quality materials, which shows quickly. They receive numerous returns for clocks that stop ticking after only a few weeks, frames that bend or shatter with light handling, and decorative pieces whose paint begins to peel long before the season changes. One of the most annoying grievances? Clock hands that fall off inside the frame, rendering them fully inoperable after a short time. The true irritation comes when inexpensive decor pushes you to rebuy and replace, turning what could have been a simple upgrade into an ongoing investment. This is a typical example of buy cheap, buy twice. Employees encourage investing in higher quality decor from respected brands, even if it means paying a little more upfront. You want items that not only look beautiful out of the box, but also withstand normal wear and tear. When it comes to designing your home, durability is as important as design. Don't hang something only to throw it away a month later. 2. Generic rugs and floor mats. They may appear soft, attractive, and inexpensive, but according to Walmart staff, generic rugs and floor mats are among the most deceptive home items you can purchase. Customers repeatedly return these rugs because they just do not last. What are the biggest issues? Sliding across the floor, creating tripping hazards, especially dangerous if you have children, seniors, or pets. Fraying at the edges and shedding fibers like a dog in the summer, all within a few uses. Peeling backing and padding that flattens after one round in the washer or a single vacuum session. One employee summarized it perfectly. What looked like comfort quickly turns into clutter. And it's not simply a waste of money, there are also safety dangers. A rug that won't stay put is a disaster waiting to happen, and dealing with continuous upkeep or replacement gets tiresome quickly. Employees advocate low-pile, non-slip carpets from renowned companies that are intended for everyday usage rather than just store display. Look for reinforced backing, strong stitching, and washable materials. A good rug should make your room feel more comfortable and safe, rather than causing frustration or mishaps. In the long run, investing in high-quality flooring protection saves time, money, and stress. 1. Extended warranties for home goods. Extended warranties for household products are the most common trap that Walmart associates advise customers about. At checkout, they're marketed as peace of mind, a tiny extra price to ensure protection if something goes wrong. But sources say the truth is significantly less reassuring. Most of these warranties include limited coverage that barely addresses anything that goes wrong. Hidden exclusions make claiming nearly difficult. A painful, drawn-out claims process that makes you hate your purchase before you ever use it. One employee did not hold back. It sounds fantastic at the checkout, but claims to be a nightmare. Instead of protecting your purchase, these warranties frequently benefit the store's business line. You end up paying more for a service you may never use or cannot access when you need it. Employees propose avoiding the upsell and investing the extra money in a higher quality product in the first place. If you're concerned about coverage, see if your credit card or house insurance currently offers coverage. Sometimes it's worth paying a little extra upfront for a better product that doesn't require ongoing care in the first place. And that's it, the 12 Walmart home products that employees believe aren't worth the money. Some of them may appear to be wonderful offers at first glance, but you now know the truth from others who have witnessed what happens after the sale. Just to be clear, I like Walmart. This list is not intended to trash the company. Rather, it is intended to provide valuable advice directly from those who witness the impact of terrible purchases on a daily basis. Some goods simply perform better for some customers than others, and this video is designed to help you avoid typical purchasing blunders. So, which of them surprised you most? Perhaps you've purchased one and regretted it. Share your story in the comments. I read each one. If this video helps you shop smarter, then like and subscribe for more real-world savings and waste reduction tips. Do you want more insider picks? Don't miss the next video, it's full with surprises you'll want to know about. See you there.